What is up, guys? Newton here with a mobile play, bringing you a first look and impressions video into Starbound. I'll be spending the next few minutes running around checking this game out. And before I go into explanation about the game, I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the character creation, and as we jump into some gameplay, I'll go ahead and start explaining the game a little bit more, because I have a lot to say about it. So here we are, I got my characters right here. You can see I got my main character. I let my brother play a little bit to test out the game, because he was pretty interested. So, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to create a new character, we'll go ahead and jump in, I'm going to show you guys the different races, and basically, the customization that we can do. So, I'm not going to spend too much time into it, but after I create this character, I'm going to go ahead and hop onto my main character, so I can really show you the in-depth features that this game has. So, alright, here we are. First we have the humans, pretty standard race in most RPG games, I feel. So, not too much to them. You can customize the skin color, hairstyle. You can customize the clothes that they start out with before you start the game. Next, we have the avian, which is pretty much it's like your bird race. I don't know how else to put it. They're just a bunch of birds. They do have some pretty sick armor that they can get later on in the game. Next, we have our apex, which is basically monkeys. That's pretty much it. They're space monkeys, which is pretty cool. The some of the armor they get later on makes me feel like Planet of the Apes. It's pretty funny. I enjoyed watching some of my friends play them. Next we have the glitch, which is pretty much your robots. Then we have the Hyloth. I believe I'm saying that correctly. If not, don't hold it against me. But basically, these guys are fish people. Lots of the gear makes them look like ninjas or samurais. They're really cool. I enjoy their armors later on in the game. And then we have the Florian, which is plant people, which is the main class that I like playing. I like playing them because their armor is crazy at the end, and they got some pretty cool hairstyles. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my main character. You can see over here I got a Florian. He's green, looks pretty cool. And we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start telling you guys about the game a little bit. So first of all, this game is not free to play. You can purchase this game on Steam Early Access for $15. Now this game is currently in beta. It is planned to have 3 beta phases. It is currently in its first beta phase. And let me tell you guys, for being in its first beta phase, this game is awesome. The crafting features are so in-depth. There's tons to explore, tons of gear, tons of weapons. Just there's a ton of stuff to do, and I'm extremely excited for this game and what it's going to have later on in the beta phases and upon full release. So, for the $15 that you'd have to spend to get this game on Steam, would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend this game. Now, this game, it can be played as a single-player RPG, or you can go to multiplayer and play online with your friends, which really does make this game a ton of fun. So, it does have single-player RPG aspects to it, and it does have an MMO aspect to it. Either way, the game is both extremely fun, and you're going to have hours and hours of playtime that you can invest in this game. So here we are. This is your ship that you get in the game. Every ship is different depending on the race that you pick. So I picked the Florian. So you can see you got some vines and stuff like that around the ship. And then I got a bunch of little things you can see around here on the ship, and you're wondering what all these things might be. Well, this is pretty much where all the crafting system comes into the game. The crafting system is extremely in-depth. This is where you're going to get most of your gear, most of your items you need to progress in the game. You go out to different planets, explore, gather resources. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And basically you make items, and you can find items by just exploring, and put them in your ship and put your own little customized flair to it. Now, I do believe they have announced that later on in the beta phases, I don't know when, or maybe upon full release, you will be able to upgrade your ship, make it bigger, and have different, like a ton more cabins than just this, instead of making it feel cramped all the time. So you can see, I do have quite a bit of things going on over here. I have a ton of chests for extra storage, and I got my tables, I got a little arcade system, so things can feel cramped at times, but it will be expandable later on. But like I said, this is first beta phases, and things will get better as it goes on. Not to say it's not fantastic the way it is now. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you guys what you guys can do with the crafting system. So based on the resources you have on your inventory, you can see I got my inventory here. I got tons of resources and metal bars and stuff like that to craft different things. The higher the threat planet that you go to, so which means the more difficulty it is, the better resources you'll find, the better gear you'll be able to make. So that being said, you can see we got different items we can craft over here. The ones that are lit up over here are ones that we can make, and the ones that aren't highlighted over here, we do not have enough resources for it. But if you hover over it, it'll show you the resources that you need. So crafting this game is not too complicated. You can just go around and kind of just explore and gather up resources until you have enough and just make what you need. So enough with the crafting system, because I can probably go on for days with the crafting system because there's so much that you can do in this game. I'm going to go ahead, go over to my ship, and I'm going to beam down and run around and do some exploring. So when exploring in this game, you can go ahead and you can travel to different types of planets. There's tons of solar systems you can go to. There's tons of different sections. You got alpha, beta, gamma, and so on. There's a bunch of different stuff, and each one the difficulty is progressively harder depending on which boss you've defeated. So the progression of this game is basically gathering resources, gathering armor, and making an item to summon a boss. Once you summon the boss and defeat it, you can go ahead and advance on to the next area. So it's pretty simple, but it's extremely fun at that. So there we go. We got some resources over here. I'll show you guys. I have a drill that I made. You start off with making a pickaxe, kind of like Minecraft, or right. I could easily relate this game to Terraria. If you guys have played Terraria, this game is it'll feel probably pretty natural to you. But this basically takes Terraria and adds all the RPG aspects that I could ever want to a game. Uh, from the style of Terraria. So Terraria was fun, don't get me wrong, it did have lots of great features, but this took everything that Terraria had and added all the RPG aspects and exploration and stuff like that that you wanted in it. So there we go, I got my gun out, I'm just kind of shooting these birds. They're not too difficult. I'm not really having a challenge with them. You can see I got extremely fast gun. I've played this game for probably about 60 hours already. I've invested a lot of time with it with my friends, playing online. Like I said, playing online, you're going to have a ton of fun with this game. So I do have quite a bit of really good items that I've built, so fighting these monsters shouldn't be too much of a challenge. And another cool thing about the exploration in the game, or exploring, you can find chests to unlock new skills. So you can see I got my skills right here. I have pulse jump, which allows me to do a double jump, as you just saw there. And then we have our energy dash. So basically skills are just good ways to make traveling more efficient, exploring planets quicker and stuff like that. So just kind of running around, checking this planet out. We got this guy, we're gonna kind of attack him, take him out. Not too hard. I have some really great weapons, so it kind of makes it unfair right now. But there we go. Got this guy coming at me. It's okay. We'll take him out real quick. There we go, we one hit him, not a problem. So, like I said, you can find chests and stuff like that in the game, which will give you skills, weapons, costumes, and stuff like that. So, finding stuff in the game could be really random at times, depending on where you find them. So, chests, different chests will indicate different things. If we could find one, I'll kind of show you. If not, if you guys do pick up the game, you'll probably catch on fairly quickly. But, the costumes in this game, that's another thing I want to talk about. The costumes are awesome. So not only do you get to craft and make gear, I'll take this bird out so he doesn't attack us. Not only can you craft gear, you can see your gear, you can see what it looks like, but also if you like a certain set of gear or armor that you like, you could put it on top as a costume, which you can see in my character right here. I kind of have this costume going on, but what I could do, I can change it if I want to. I'll go over to this tab and check out the different things that I have. So I'll put like this bird helmet on that I like, and drag this over here. You can see here, it changes. I have a survival pack on my back right now. That's because I'm on a moon planet, so I need that to survive, so I can't really take that off. But let's see, I got like scientist glasses, which goes really well with my haircut. I really think that's cool because it makes me look like a mad scientist. I think it's pretty funny. Let's see, we got crowns we can put on. It is not just hats that you can put on. I mean, there's jackets and stuff like that too. You can see I changed my shirt, can change my pants. Now I really do look like a mad scientist. Let's see. Okay, we got wizard hat. There's tons of ridiculous things you can get in this game. You can actually get a horse mask too, which is one item I'm like dying to get or just find by exploring into this game. I mean, who wouldn't want to run around with a horse mask fighting monsters? I think that'd be the funniest thing ever. But other than that, guys, you can see we're still exploring. You can beam back up to your ship anytime, as you can see right there, and it'll bring you back. So you've had enough resources, just beam back up to your ship and go and craft something. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.